So you join me, it's a very windy day up here on the Bournemouth East Cliff. Not sure if you can, oh, it's already turned off. So we're actually doing the first for the series. We're revisiting a route. We're going to be riding the short 70s for its winter timetable today, and we've got a little surprise for you later on. I'm Aaron, as Jack. We're here on the East Cliff. Roll the credits. So here down at Allenchine, we've got 1812. Yeah, I know it says 12 Bournemouth, that'll change in a minute. Got something a little bit different, if Unibus. And as you can see in the windscreen, as a precursor, buses to the bill, expecting at least one of these to go, I made its original number in a laminate sheet, so it slides into the old sign. As you can see here, 1812, she's looking lovely as always. Now we're going to head back to Bournemouth, then back to the Overcliff on the short version of the 70.
Coming up to the turnaround point on the new 70 winter timetable, here's where we turn off, then we shoot a right, chuck a right here, head back down, and then we join the route back when it used to go back towards Bournemouth. This is just the winter timetable. The 70's been doing this for over a year now on its winter timetable. Apart from that, its route is pretty much the same all the way down to Allenchine. The only exception being obviously we miss out Bournemouth Pier. But yeah, I'll stop talking now and I'll just let you enjoy the route, as we've already covered this route before, so there's not really much I can add to this.
So we're back here at Allenchine on 1812, ready to go back towards the East Cliff. And as you could have seen in the video, we no longer serve Bournemouth Pier, and we only go as far as the East Cliff now, which you'll see in a minute with the little time lapse I usually do. But in regards to this bus, one of the first buses in the series, so it's only fitting that she gets to go on the repeat and revisit. But later on she does do the U1, so we will be joining for that journey, so you will see the U1s in this video. But yeah, we'll get back on board, we'll head back to the square. I think it's time for a spot of lunch. So we're here on Westover Road on the top deck of 1812. We're sat in the covered bit. I've got the new timetable here with me, so let's talk about the new timetabling. So, hourly service during the winter, we only go between East Cliff and Allenchine. We don't serve Bournemouth Pier at the moment, but obviously there's other bus routes you can catch that will serve the pier. And the closest one, if you do want Bournemouth Pier, would be the Russell Coates Museum, which is just a 2-second walk down the road. As for stands on this, going towards Allenchine, it's the same stop. You stand on stand T, but coming back towards the East Cliff, we now stop on stand Q, as it's the same stand as the 22. They just changed it with the winter timetable. Now, with the winter timetable, obviously it being an hourly service like it was before, the first bus off of Allenchine is the 9:05, with the last bus being the 6:05 or 18:05, depending on which clock you use. And the first and last ones off the East Cliff are the 9:27 and the 5:27 or 17:27, again with the clock. Just one thing to bear in mind, this bus only runs on Friday to Saturday now. There's no Sunday or bank holiday service. And during the Monday to Friday, during school times, and obviously with the uni, there's 2 journeys on each way which are affected when this bus goes off and does another route. So heading towards the East Cliff, the 1527 from East Cliff to the Zigzag doesn't run, along with the 1605 from Allenchine to East Cliff. And on the Allenchine bound service, the 1527 off the East Cliff and the 1627 don't run. However, the 1627 starts at Bournemouth Station as the 1640 to Allenchine, and the 1527 towards the East Cliff terminates from the 1505 off of Allenchine, terminates at Bournemouth Square at 1522. Now, their information for this this service. We're all in Zone A today, so you just have your basic Zone A tickets. All the information will be displayed on the screen now. One thing I do want to rectify that I got wrong in the last episode is with the 99 singles on that bus are £1.50, and the zone, you actually can get a day ticket for the 99, which is £2, but it's only valid on the 99 service. But apart from that, all the services usually, we will get into the uni route on the next section, but obviously the fares will remain the same. So we're here at the uni terminus, 1812 behind us just here, ready to duplicate U1. Now with the U1 route, they run Monday to Friday. During the day the intervals are so frequent together there's no point about saying how often they run. But you can use a normal Zone A ticket. If you're a uni student, you can get a uni ticket. Basically when you get on, you ask for a uni student all day and you get the trial price instead of paying the full price. It's very handy. But yeah, we're about to go back on what is probably going to be a very busy bus. See you back at Bournemouth.
Out of the 4 soon to be 5 uni routes that Moorbus operate, the U1 is by far the busiest of the bunch. With it running so frequently, as I said, it's very hard to say how frequent it runs. But the U1 itself runs from Talbot campus, as you can see we're leaving it now, heads up towards Cemetery Junction, where it either goes straight ahead, down through to Lansdowne via Cranbourne House, then it follows the 50 round into Bournemouth Station. But instead of going up, it then goes up past the Co-op by Bournemouth Station, swings around the roundabout, then terminates at Dorchester House. Whereas when it turns left, it then at Cemetery Junction, it then takes the first right down Wellington Road before rejoining to terminate at Dorchester House. Now, we've got fortunate, it was actually quite quiet on this run, but usually this bus is absolutely heaving, as the reason the bus we're on does it is a duplicate. So duplicates usually come out when there's not enough capacity on certain timetabling, just to ease the strain on the buses. So I think this duplicate runs until the half term, and then after that it goes onto a different route, so you won't unfortunately be able to ride the open top buses on the U1 until about next year. But as you can see here, we're at Cemetery Junction, just heading up down towards where Coach House Place turns off, and looks at there's Beachy Road. There's a turn off for the Bournemouth Station, and as you can see here is Cranbourne House. After this we then go along, and before we eventually arrive at Dorchester House.
So we've made it back to Dorchester House, as you can see here, 1812 getting ready to go on his dead run back to Bournemouth to do one more journey on the 70s, and I think we'll join it for this last journey because we just love doing the summer routes. Thank you very much, Butler.
See you later.
Well, we're here at the end of the route again on the 70. 1812 is about to go back off. Labels on that one. B's off now. So he's about to change the display. It will say Alan Shine again in a second. We like the nice little details. Yep, he's off. I've been Aaron as Jack. He's been Russ as Stan. And we'll see you in the next episode of On the Moor Buses. See you later.